Think bigger. So earlier today, I was thinking to myself, you know what? It would be fine if I just made $100,000 a year and I just worked, this job. That would be fine. And I consistently just kept up my routine, day after day. And that thought actually crossed my mind. But that's the reason I'm making this video, because you need to think bigger. Why can't you live in a mansion? Why can't you drive an expensive car? Why can't you have all the luxuries of life? Why can't you have that? Why can't you have that? Like, this is the level of thinking that you need to have. And you need to stop thinking small of, oh, that's for other people, that's not for me. You can't think like that, because you're never going to get it then. So the reason why I'm really stressing this is because, like, life is always a constant progression, and you're always going to get better. That's the way I see it. Every single day, find a new way to get better. Every single day, find a way to improve, and find something that you can attack and get better at. So when I think of that, when I thought of that, I was like, that seems like settling to me, and I can never settle. I'm always striving for more, always striving for better. It's always been my mentality since a young age, just because I've always just had that dog in me ever since a young age. Always, like, that's always been in me. This is why I can never just accept being mediocre. I could never accept being average. I can't do it. I have to become as jacked as possible, as rich as possible, as handsome as possible. I have to do as much as I can. This is my mentality. This is what I want. And I can't afford to just settle and relax and chill and do things that just don't take away from my progression in life. Anything that's work is good for you. My best ideas happen when I'm working. When I work, it could be any type of work. Workouts, job, reading a book, learning something new. Any type of work, anything that is considered work, doesn't have to be monetary, but anything that is considered work, I get amazing ideas, my life is progressing, and I feel good. Anytime I'm doing things that are fun, quote unquote fun, my life I don't enjoy it. Like, I don't enjoy doing fun things. There are very, very few things that I like to do that are fun. Very, very few things. And some might even consider them work. Like, my mind is just constructed differently. But this is what I want you to think like. I want you to think bigger. You need to think a lot bigger than you're thinking right now. You need to think at a very, very high level, because the level of your thoughts are extremely important. You need to have high thoughts that equal high actions. If you can do that, you can see your life progress, you can see your life improve, you can see your life constantly get better, because you're taking very, very strong actions on a consistent basis, strong thoughts. If you can think bigger, your life is going to be a lot better. Small-minded thinking means that you're just settling for average. You're settling for the mediocre, you're settling to be fat, settling to be broke, settling to have an average or below average marriage. And you just settle, and you're okay with that life. And I'm never okay with that. I'm always looking for something new to progress in life. Whether that's I'm trying something new, whether that's I'm getting better, whether that's everything. There's just always something to attack, always something to get better at, always something. Every single day, but every single week you can evaluate yourself at the end of every week and say what you got better at, what you need to work on, and do that every single week. That's something you need to do, is evaluate after every week. Every Sunday is a good day, and evaluate what you did well and then what you need to improve on the week. And then you can continue to do that for the rest of your life, to know what you need to improve your life. Life is a consistent progression. You have to look at it like that. You need to think a lot bigger. Stop settling for average, stop settling for mediocre, and think bigger. Why can't you have the mansion? Why can't you have the nice cars? Why can't you have this amazing life? Why can't that be you? It can be you. And it starts with thinking bigger. Remember reading Donald Trump's book, and one of the biggest things I got out of that book was to think big. Donald Trump's book, I forgot the name of the book. He's written a lot of books, but in that specific book, I remember him thinking or him saying in the book that the level of your thinking is extremely, extremely important. You need to think a lot bigger. And that's the reason I said this, about why can't you have the mansion? Why can't you have this? Because it's just that is extreme level of thinking that most people don't do and can't do. They can't do it or they won't do it. They won't think that high because either they don't think they deserve that. They don't think you got to think big. This is your life, no one else's but yours. Be the main character of it. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.